Hello and welcome back to Future Tunes. For those new here, or maybe unfamiliar with the series, this is where we explore the intersection of retrofuturism and animation by looking at past depictions of the future, seen in cartoons. Today, we are heading back to Japan with the cyberpunk anime Cyber City Oedo 808. Now, we have had an episode on futuristic anime in general, kind of like an overview, as well as one on the retrofuturism of Osamu Tezuka. In those, we covered the events that inform the types of features that we see in anime. You can check those out for more context on that. Here, we're going to be jumping right in to 08008, which is pretty fun to say, actually. This was a 3-part OVA produced in 1990 and directed by Yoshiaki Kawajiri, who I am a huge fan of. Some notable films Kawajiri directed include Ninja Scroll, Demon City Shinjuku, and Wicked City, which is wild. I cannot recommend that one enough. To tie this into the other anime episodes, he also worked as an animator on Future Boy Conan, as well as Metropolis. The plot of 08008 follows 3 criminals who are enlisted by the cyber police force to use their skills to catch other criminals. Good work is rewarded with reduced sentencing. All of their sentences are in the hundreds of years, so we can assume they're going to be at this for a while. These criminals are kept in line by collars that are rigged to explode should they not accomplish their tasks in time, or if they go rogue. Apparently, these can be controlled by a lighter, the director's lighter. 3 parts, 3 criminals. Each part focuses on one of the 3 main characters, with scenarios that explore their past. You have Sengoku, Goggle, and Benton. In terms of the future it depicts, this is the year 2808, classic cyberpunk. We have androgynous characters, lots of scenes of futuristic cars driving through a futuristic city that has a very interesting layered design. The largest building in the city is the Space Scraper, which has hundreds of stories. It's hundreds of stories tall. We also at one point visit sort of an abandoned district that has been left to time. It is flooded. Looking at the cars or vehicles, we get hybrid grounded and flying cars, which we've been seeing a lot lately, if you've been following the series. Also spaceships, space travel. There is a rapid transit system as well, a space elevator that runs from Earth to orbiting locations, an orbiting prison. We also see a sort of cryogenic mausoleum, which I love the design of. It looks really cool. These are all cyber criminals, so we see a lot of tech. In one episode, there is a computer that can keep a human consciousness alive after death. That consciousness can also program that computer to exact revenge on the person who murdered it. That same AI can predict human movement. There's a bunch of different types of robots and AI. Plenty of futuristic weapons as well. We get fingerprint verification for guns, so they only function when held by the person they are registered to. One of the main characters, Goggle, has a visor that shows the inner processes of different computer systems, allowing him to hack them. Considering this is supposed to be 800 years into the future, the computer interfaces are pretty archaic, but that's, all a part of the charm. Admittedly, I am not the most into anime, but I do love this period, the 80s. I know, this was produced in 1990, but it very much retains the feel of the 80s, thanks in no small part to the amazing soundtrack by Rory McFarlane. I will post a link in the description to it, and encourage you to check it out. I also would have preferred to have a little more world building outside of the legal system that forms the premise. We really don't see a lot of how this future society functions. Also, spoiler, it does not have an official ending. We didn't get any more episodes, so it is left unresolved. Regardless, I do recommend checking out Cyber City 08008. Aesthetically, it's great, especially for fans of cyberpunk. It is beautifully animated, extremely melodramatic, and all available for free here on YouTube. I will post links in the description, so let me know what you think. If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and if you have the means, please consider supporting us on Patreon. There is a bunch of exclusive content over there, including Feature Film, which is just like this series, only for movies, and Century of Schlock, which is still my favorite thing I think I've ever produced, looking at 100 years of animated smut. $5 a month gets you access to both of those, as well as a bunch of other content. So again, please, if you can, support us, patreon.com/pixandportraits. As always, thank you so much for interest in this channel, and thanks for watching. See you in the future.